Hello and welcome back to the fourth episode of The Heart of the Matter. Is your heart in top shape? As always, I'm your host and companion on this journey, Uchenna Amadi, and I am still with the incredible doctors, Dr. Oladeji and Dr. Nebe. So Dr. Oladeji is the consultant cardiologist at FMC Ebute Metta, and Dr. Nebe is the consultant family physician at LUTH, all in Lagos. It has been a very exciting and amazing learning time for me, and I'm sure you can relate. The doctors have been amazing, touching on know your heart, touching on daily choices, lifelong impact, touching on when the heart sends signals. Now we shall be talking about living for the long haul. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow SYNLAB Nigeria on YouTube and on Spotify. Coming to Dr. Who do I go to now? Let me start with Dr. Oladeji. I would like to ask, how can you future-proof your heart as you get older?
All right. So, to future-proof your heart, it has to be about your lifestyle, the habits. And habits, like we said, you have to start early. Make healthy choices. And from all that we have mentioned, in the past, we talk about what you eat, the salt intake, the fluid, water, very important. You have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay. We talk about the LD plates, making the vegetables and fruits to be half of the meal. I even like what schools are doing now. They have fruit day. For some schools. Yeah, they're catching them young now.
Yes.
Yeah, fruit day where you have to take fruits to school. Yes. So, and by that, they are also influencing the home. Because when you buy the fruits, you won't give it to them alone. So, and it's meant to be part of the meal. Okay. So we talk about smoking cessation. We talk about alcohol, moderation. And if you have not started, no. Don't start. Don't say because they talk about moderation. It's moderation. Let me just go and get correct alcohol
If you have not started,
no, don't start. Don't start at all. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
So, and if you have started, you can start reducing because there's no safe dose of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay. So then exercise. Not just only for the heart, for every part of the body. So, like we have mentioned, both the aerobics and the resistance exercises. So, you start with the aerobics, which are good for your heart. For the resistance, as you grow older, bones also reduce. So, if you don't build healthy bones, healthy muscles, as you get older, you might become frail. So, all these choices are very important. Then, like we mentioned, doing your medical screening, your routine medical screenings, your birthdays it should be a gift to yourself.
Yeah.
When you get cake, you share cake, it's to others. You can't eat the whole cake.
Yes.
But at least not just give yourself perfume or shirts. Do something about yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. So you should have that as part of what you do. So we should learn to actually take our health serious. Okay? We don't pray for your car. You take your car to mechanic. So you don't only pray about your health alone. You do something practical
about
it. Take steps. Walk, as in take active steps.
Be mindful.
Be intentional about your health. And by doing this, you'll be fine.
Okay, I'll come back to you. But I want to pick Dr. Neve's brain on wearables. So the smartwatches, the normal smartwatch that people wear.
Yeah.
So my question is, what role does the technology play in keeping your heart in check?
Okay.
What's your opinion?
I was thinking this should have gone to the AI.
I will hear him. I want to pick your brain. Then he will now summarize it.
Yes. Better. Okay. So
because I remember he's into AI.
So that's technology has come a long way in helping us monitor cardiovascular. Is the technology that pulled us from mercury, started with mercury, then pulled us to automated sphygmomanometer,
Yeah.
which everybody can use, even the elderly. So at least we advocate that each family should have that. Every family should have a sphig that monitors the blood pressure, not onto formation of anxiety. What we mean by that, you wake up in the morning, you're measuring, in the afternoon, you're measuring. No. What we advocate is at least in 72 hours, you should know, you should have measured your BP once you're 40 years and above. But as we know, because of the cardiovascular incident and the risk, if there is a family member that is hypertensive, that person should at least know the numbers every day. Very important. At least every day, but not 3 times in a day, 2 times in a day, jump off from sleep and you measure.
Yeah.
No. So that's going towards anxiety.
Yeah.
So regularly, all the family should have one. Now, other automated devices like the pulse oximeter is automated. Then the wearables now are the ones we wear on our body. For this part of the world, the common one that has been on the news and everything is the wrist one. Now, they claim they do a lot of things, which what we really is interested in is more of the pedometer part of it, the one that measures the step the person takes every day. I think that's the one they started with, which everybody has been wearing. So it's expected that for active weight loss, we aim that you get more than 12,000 steps every day. But for maintenance, we talk about 8 to 10,000 steps every day. I hope I'm right, doctor. So when people say they are losing weight and they're aiming at 10,000, it's not for weight loss. It's when it's above 12,000 steps. That's when. So pedometer is one of them. Then there is another wristband that could measure the blood pressure and measure the heart rate too. So there are wearables like that. But if you're having a wearable for blood pressure and for pulse, please try to do what we call verifying it. That's as per,
Verify
important.
against
Yes,
the
the
known.
standard.
Yeah.
verify that with the one that you have at home. Apart from that, there are so many there's altar wears that they wear inside for doctors that you want to wear overnight to check the heart rate of the person.
Wow.
There's also ones that you can use to monitor the depth of the sleep of the patient. There's so many automated wearables that we have. So for people that have apnea, because there's something we call sleep apnea. When the person finds it difficult he snores, then suddenly there's cut off of breathing for a few minutes. So it happens during sleep, call it sleep apnea. There's tools for that, wearable tools for that to monitor the way the person sleeps overnight. So apart from that, there are so many other tools that is not in this part of the world.
Of course.
You understand?
Yes.
But it's good to know. I was telling I met a patient, the world is a global place, and I met a patient that came in with a wearable insulin pack. I've never seen it in my life.
Oh, wow.
But what it does is that intermittently, it measures the sugar level. And it administers insulin to suit the body.
Wow.
Yes. So it's available. And as a family physician, you get to see so many people coming in with all diverse things because of them, they travel out, they come back, they want to see you. So it's good. They're all good. But whatever one you decide to use, please try to validate it with the one that is in the hospital. Once we are sure it's giving us the same numbers, you're good to go.
Dr. Oladeji, do you have anything you want to add?
Well, she mentioned something very important, which I just want to emphasize. She mentioned it has to be validated.
Yes.
That is actually the point, because these things are just in their early phases, most of them. So they are not to raise your anxiety level, but it's meant to detect early so that you can go to the hospital to confirm that is it this, is it that. And there are some that can even send that result to your doctor in form of telemedicine. During COVID, a lot of all these things came up. Even we now call them that you can use all of them for telemedicine, whereby you can do virtual consultation, that you are not seeing your doctor face to face, but all your readings are with him. He's analyzing it, whether you need to come in physically for me to see you or not. So, and some of these things can even interpret what the condition is giving you, but some of these things do over sabi too. So there has to be a balance. I have seen a lot of patients whereby their the AI-powered ECG machine interpreted that the patient has a heart attack, ischemia. You understand? And it's coming. And you're like, doctor, here I have this car, I'm here. It's a machine generated, but it's just to sensitize you to see the doctor. So, and you're like, this pattern you are seeing, it's common, it's a variant in blacks. Okay? You know, these things that are done, they are not done for you, started with you. They are done for the whites. There are some variants, when you see the pattern, is a normal variant for you. So, and it has to be confirmed by the specialist too that will interpret it. So, emphasis on validation. And it's not a replacement for doctor. It's also, that I have gadgets. You know, some people can boast,
Gadgets.
I have gadgets. Then also lastly, just to emphasize, you have this wrist BP cuff that people use. Like my son from US bought it for me. Is a toy.
Ew.
Yeah, we don't
It's a toy.
advocate it.
We don't advocate.
Oh, wow.
Because the pressure it will check will be lower. You want the pressure that is rising from the heart to be for you to know the level. By the time it's getting to the wrist, the pressure is dropping. And that's why BP measurement by also the wearables also are not standardized. So just to emphasize what she said, validation is very important.
Wow. Quite eye-opening. So let me stay on you a bit. Can you talk on the advances that are currently being made in cardiology and prevention?
All right.
You know, you have a thing for preventive cardiology.
Yes. So talking about advances, there's quite a lot in the past 10 years now. There are, for us in the medical field to standardize whether you give this drug, you don't give that drug. There are medical calculators that calculate your risk factor in the next 10 years, whether you have a risk for stroke, there's a risk for heart attack, so that preventive step, I like preventive, so that preventive step, probably you'll be on low dose aspirin. You know, there's this abuse about aspirin, or what people call vasopressin. Everybody just gets aspirin, and the risk of bleeding from aspirin is there.
Wow.
Yes. So you need to know who should be on it. Aspirin is not a BP medication. It's a preventive medication. So even in sometimes free health, they just give aspirin to everybody. Just like they make it look like Tom Tom. Okay. So you don't do that. So like some of the advances are risk calculators for doctors to calculate the risk. Okay, having said that, there are also newer drugs, like in heart failure, for example. Heart failure is a very terrible condition. The mortality is quite high. But there are newer drugs that make the patient survive longer that are now available, though they are quite pricey. But as time is going, there are versions of these drugs for Africans that have been developed that are becoming cheaper. So I have quite some patients that are on these newer drugs that they believe that their failure has gone. You understand? Because all the symptoms have disappeared. Yes. So there are those newer drugs. Also, there are some untreatable heart disease, like where there are deposition in the heart, like amyloidosis, that they are targeting the gene responsible for that abnormality. So by changing that gene means the basic protein in the body that is responsible for producing things. So they're targeting it at that level to bring about that change. And also, you know, unlike the kidney, there are two. There's only one. So if the heart is damaged, okay, nobody will give you his own heart, okay? So except the person is dead or donates this thing that when I'm about going, like I said, the brain can go, the heart is still there.
Yeah.
So like if the person is beyond survivor, then he has made a pledge to donate that, yes, you can get. So there's quite a waiting list on people getting heart, especially when the heart is damaged beyond repairs. So there have been in the news where pig heart has been transplanted and the person's into human, yes. And also more recently, there's now artificial hearts now that can last 2-3 months before you can get that can function like a heart, receiving blood, pumping in out, just like the pump in your house. And you know, the danger of that is that the heart is like metallic and blood can clot, but this has gone far a bit higher where the blood will not clot inside that artificial heart. So all these advances are there in the medical world. Then also there's this medication people are abusing now, injectable to lose weight. Because
Ozempic,
yes, Ozempic, yes, it's actually a drug created, which was designed for diabetes, but the strength of the drug is weight loss. But people are abusing it, and it has been shown to also be good for the heart, also to help the outcome in patients that is obese and at the same time have heart problem. So these are new drugs that have been shown to work well. Yeah,
that's amazing. Dr. Nebe, let me pick your brain a minute. So for those that want to stay committed to, protecting their hearts long term, what kind of mindset can help them?
Okay.
You see a lot of people. How?
Okay, so the mindset is number one. I'm keeping healthy. I must keep healthy. You keep going. It's not something, keeping healthy is not something you start, stop, start, stop. No. I used to ask people, do you have to be consistent? Do you stop servicing your car? I serviced it in January, so I'm not going to do it in December. No, you keep doing it. Especially if you have this newer model of car that is automated, you start your car and say maintenance needed. You don't enter the car and zoom off. No, you come out. You fear won't even allow you. You come out
and look. Maintenance needed.
Maintenance needed. You want to go. No, the same way you have to do that to your body. So it's a continuum. It's not something you go forward, you go backward. Hi. But this no be firewood. One thing must kill a man. I have a response to that.
Please, ma.
I have a very big response, and
please.
I tell my patients that one thing must kill a man. Are you willing to allow it? When the death come, will you accept that one thing? They don't. I've never seen anybody that accepted. One thing must kill a man. The heart will fail. You will do everything to keep it working. The kidneys will fail. That alcohol we've been asking you to please stop. You will stop it overnight. Once you get EGFR of 15, you will stop the alcohol and start dialysis. I've never seen anybody doing dialysis that is taking alcohol. Have you ever seen? No.
Wow.
They just stop it. So why would you stop it and don't do the dialysis? So the thing is a continuum. One thing must not kill a man. Body is not firewood. Truly, it is a body. And body must, firewood is replaceable.
Yes.
The body is not.
You can't.
No. You can't. So it's a continuum. And I will encourage us, including me, that it's difficult. You want to eat all the sweet things in this life. You want to do everything, but remember the backdrop. What happens afterwards?
In the long run.
And the long run, what happens? So we just have to hang in there and continue being healthy. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Dr. Oladeji, did you want to add anything to this?
Okay. So my last word would be that you see your body, your health, like your bank account. You can either withdraw from it or deposit. Withdrawal is if you're taking wrong things, taking wrong decisions, not taking care of your health, generally drinking the alcohol, smoking, thinking unnecessary things, you are withdrawing. And it will shorten what is in your account. Deposition are the good lifestyle decisions. So if you can have that mindset that your body, your health is in your wealth account. They say that health is wealth.
Yes.
Yes. So if you can see it in that perspective, you will take better decisions.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for this beautiful episode. Wow, I have enjoyed every bit of this discussion. And I must say that protecting your heart is a you decision. It lies solely with you. I would like to say thank you because it has been an amazing, amazing discussion. Thank you to Dr. Nebe and thank you to Dr. Oladeji. And as our tradition, we would like you to sign on our legacy board. We call it SYNLAB Legacy Board.
Okay.
This shows that you graced us with your presence
All right.
during the podcast. And we are so very grateful to have you here. Sadly, dear listeners, we have come to the end of this insightful journey, and I'd like to appreciate you for staying with us. Once again, a huge thank you to the doctors who have shown us, they have taught us from their own wealth of knowledge. Thank you once again for joining us, from understanding how your heart works to how you can take good decisions that will help you in the long run, and how you can listen when your heart is actually sending signals, and to the daily choices that you make that will shape the future of your heart, recognizing what your heart needs and when it needs it. Here's to living strong, living long, and keeping your heart in shape. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow SYNLAB Nigeria on YouTube and on Spotify. You can also follow SYNLAB Nigeria across all social media platforms. Thank you once again for listening in. My name is Uchenna Amadi, and I'm signing off.